Welcome to another learning video. Today we're going to continue our series of Leo and turning multiple image file into individual images that we can use in Adobe Animate. On the last series we looked at cropping out the individual images, and on this one we're going to look at cleaning up those images for use in Adobe Animate. So I'll just close this down for a second and we'll go File, Open, choose Leo 1, and here's the first image that we cropped out. And you notice we've got parts of a second image in there. We're going to use a couple of tools today. The rectangular marquee tool that we used to crop him out is still very handy for taking major areas out, but we're probably going to need to use the Polygon Lasso tool to do some of the finer areas, like down in the shoe area. So with our rectangular marquee tool selected, we can select, say, that blue dot, and if we click on delete, when you first use this tool, because I've used it, it's got white up in the contents. Now I want a completely white background because that's what the magic eraser tool will work on, which we're going to use next. Usually when you select this up, it could say something like content aware. If you change it to what the background is that you want to get rid of, it'll make it all white, and it makes it easy to use the magic eraser in our next process. So down here again, the marquee tool, white selected, click delete. You can select large areas with this, so it's quite good. Select delete, it's on white, takes that background out. Down here, delete, I'm just hitting the delete key on the keyboard. Now that we've cleaned most of it up, down here it's a little bit more challenging because the shoe is hitting the second shoe. So we want to select much more finely. So if we choose the Polygon Lasso tool down here, you might also want to zoom in. So down here you've got the zoom tool. If you click on that zoom tool, you'll notice in the actual zoom tool itself, it's got a minus. Up the top of the screen, you can change it to plus, and then just click over the area that you want to work. Then go back and choose your lasso tool. And this tool is basically to draw around an outline. So if we click, it'll anchor. Click a second time, it'll anchor. And just a series of clicks, you can make them as large or as small a distance as you want, and just try to make a nice neat selection. Now when you get through the area that you want, you can just do, I'll term them gross selections, or huge, big, large selections. Click anywhere, just click around the image, and then when you come back to joining it, you'll notice on the lasso tool there's a little round circle appears on the end of it. I'll move off, the circle disappears. Move on, you've got a circle on there. That basically means it's going to join up. Select it, you'll see it changes. Again, hit the delete key, we've got white selected, click on OK, and it takes that selection out. If you want to zoom back out, you could just simply go up to the view, say 100%. We've still got our selection tool there. We don't want a selection. If you go up to select and deselect, now there's a few little areas that may be of concern, like the shoe. We're missing half of it. We're not going to worry too much about that at this stage, but our cell is quite clean. Now it's still got a white boxy background in it. If we put that into the animation the way it is, it's going to save with that white box around it. So we want to use the eraser tool. If we select that, when you use right click on these tools, you can see a little triangle down the bottom corner here. The tools have more tools inside them. if you right click, it'll generally give you access to those tools. And I want to choose the magic eraser, and I want to erase that white background. So the magic eraser works on the contrast between colors, and because he's got a nice dark border all the way around him, it's just going to take out all of the white. It won't take out this white because of that contrasting line in the middle. So if we click on the background, all the white disappears. And then if we go up and say File, Save As again, he's already saved as Leo. We've got a Photoshop format sitting here. And again, I said with PNG files, they'll save without a background. So if you come down and select PNG, he's still named as Leo 1. We also have a Leo 1 in there that is probably saved as a Photoshop file. So we'll go Save and click on, just choose the default settings there, click on OK. And if we go and have a look in the folder, you'll see you've got in here a Leo 1. Well, we saved as a JPEG originally, and this has got the extra bits and pieces in there. And if we come over to this Leo 1, you'll notice that the file format is a PNG. If we open that up, and when we use that in Adobe Animate, you will not have a background around it. So this has been another learning video. The process is continued for the other images that you've saved. Just save them as a PNG to maintain that clear background. Thanks for watching.